And now we'll discuss essay 701, communicating key audit matters in the independent auditor's report. We'll go with the objectives first. Objective of the auditor is to enhance the communicative value of the audit report by providing greater transparency about the audit that was performed. Second thing is to assist the user in understanding those matters that, as per auditor's professional judgment, were most significant in the audit or financial statement of the current period. First thing, to enhance the communicative value and to assist the user that these were most significant items, significant matters in the audit. We'll see the definition of key audit matters were most significant as per auditor's professional judgment in the audit of financial statement of the current period. This is the second objective of the auditor. The key audit matters are selected from the matters that were communicated to TCWG. If the matters that were not communicated to TCWG, then those matters have to not be form part of key audit matters. Since they were so most significant for the user understanding, they have to be communicated to TCWG. And this applicability of 701 key audit matters would be applicable to complete sets of general purpose financial statement, whether it be CFS or SFS, for a listed entities, and circumstances when the auditor decides to communicate key audit matters and required by law or regulation. Listed entities when auditor fails to communicate and as per laws and regulation. And a call out is, remember, this is something that was widely asked as per SS 705, prohibits the auditor from communicating key audit matters when the auditor disclaims an opinion on the financial statement unless such reporting is required by law or regulation. Why this was said? You see, disclaimer of opinion was asked when you don't find any kind of sufficient and appropriate audit evidence. When this key audit matter was given, when audit was done super fluently and you have communicated to TCWG and all, everything happened good, and you have a few matters that which a user have to put some emphasis on. That's it. Both were two different scenarios. Something you have properly communicated and you have got sufficient and appropriate evidence to communicate to the users of the financial statement is key audit matters. Something you cannot you cannot form an opinion on, you did not find any audit evidence, is when you form disclaimer of opinion. That's why these both are exclusive things. Okay, and now we'll just go on to the essay 701. Communicating key audit matters is not, what is it should not be, it should not be a substitute for the disclosures. It should not be a substitute for reporting under SS 570 going concern, a separate opinion on the individual matters, and the substitute for the auditors expressing under modified opinion for SA 705. We'll see how the key audit matters were communicated here. Yes. Key audit matters are those matters in our professional judgment, that's auditor's professional judgment, were most significant in the current period, and the matters were addressed in our audit as a whole and forming opinion thereon, and we are not providing a separate opinion on these matters. This is one point, that in the communicating of financial statement. There's a third point, going concern disclosures and modified opinion also has to be included there. And while determining the key audit matters, what all the areas you have to consider? The areas which have high assessed risk, the significant risk involved, and significant auditor's judgment, and they have significant events and transactions. We'll see in this report what they have discussed. They have discussed about some impairment reversal and all. That's something a significant estimate, right? A significant material estimate. So they have communicated that as a key audit matter. And communicating key audit matters are those matters that in professional judgment they are more significant in the audit, and these matters were discussed in the financial statement as a whole, informing auditor's opinion, and the auditor does not provide a separate opinion on these matters. Have you read these somewhere? In the auditor's report only, in our auditor's report, all this matter was given there. It's like an extract of that. And that's it. We even have completed SS 701 with regards to this.